is also running for the Tillamook County Transportation District for position number 5. And I'd like to introduce to you to a delightful young woman that we've gotten to know over the last several weeks, Mary Johnson.
Hi, thanks so much for the very kind introduction, Fred, and nice to see some familiar faces here. My name's Mary Johnson. I'm running for the Tillamook County Transportation Board, position number 5, like Fred just mentioned. I am looking forward to serving my community. I've personally used public transportation for over 10 years as my main form of getting around. So I understand how important it is to be able to get to and from work, to the hospital, to some groceries by a bus in our case here. I've been talking with people who live in the community and use transportation and some who don't to find out what the issues are and what they'd like to see addressed. Like Sonia just mentioned, I've heard one of the biggest problems is getting routes down in South County. I was talking with a friend of mine, Pat, who lives down there. He's 98 years old and he is driving himself around, even though he doesn't want to, since there's no transportation readily available to him. When elected, I'll be working to make sure that these issues are addressed and that people who want and need public transportation has access to public transportation. I look forward to serving my community and making Tillamook County the best place it can be. I love this community and I want to make it better. Thanks so much. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Looking for questions for Mary. I see Mary McGinnis.
I know, Mary. Mary, if do you have any plans for maybe upgrading? Well, you would like to see, I know you can't do it, but you would like to see on when you're on the board for upgrading the ease of paying the fares when people ride the buses?
That's actually something that's being addressed in the board meeting that's happening right now. They are proposing increasing some fees for our current transportation to actually provide a better payment system. So that's currently being addressed, and I look forward to hearing what the results are after tonight's meeting.
Any other questions? I see Susan Tone.
Mary, is your position a contested seat?
Yes, it is. I am running against Chris Kell. She's not on the board currently. Yeah, that's my opponent at the moment.
And I also want to just see, because I didn't get a chance to ask Jackie, she said this time she has to campaign. She hasn't had to campaign in the past. Why do you think now her seat is being contested?
She's running against Linda Adler, who is a big proponent of getting some transportation in South County. My understanding is that Linda hadn't been planning on running. She's currently on the board. She wasn't going to run again, but changed her mind once she heard that there were some new people getting involved in the board. She is staying on the board and fighting for that position so she can fight for South County. That's her big push and what she'd like to see done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Susan, and thank you, Mary, very much. I saw the flash from our Ruth, our timekeeper. The time is up.